Hello everyone, welcome to this for beginners course on HTML and CSS. In this video I will teach you how to build your very first website step by step. Even you have never coded before, don't be shy. This is the full course for you. So my name is Placide. Welcome to Placide developer class. So if you are new here, please subscribe and share for us to be our course being seen everywhere and seen to those who want to be a coder or web developer. So HTML and CSS full course for beginner. Here's build your first website and after that here is the table of content that we are going to refer on. Here there is the lessons that we are going to deeply dive into so that everyone can be able to build his or her first website from scratch. First lesson is what is HTML and CSS. Second lesson is setting up the environment. Third lesson is HTML structure, and we have common HTML element. We will see it here in this course. Lesson 5 is linking CSS to HTML, but after getting to this lesson 5, there is another course of CSS. What is actually CSS and what is actually HTML, of course. After that we have lesson 7, class and ID selectors, page layouts without divs, with divs, and finishing our tasks. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is my channel where all tech courses, all computer science courses are going taught on. So I want you to subscribe and comment for us to be motivated if our actions are being recognized everywhere. So after that we have the lesson 1, HTML. We're going to look on what is HTML. HTML is what gives your website its structure, what CSS makes look beautiful. This means what? HTML is hypertext markup languages, which is responsible for building skeleton or structure of your website, and CSS is there to make it look beautiful by adding some styles, some colors, even some responsiveness as well. So by the end of this course, you will be able to design your own simple web page and understand the basics of web development. So as I told you, HTML is or stands for hypertext markup language. It's the foundation of every website. The language that tells your browser what to display on the screen is what we call HTML. Think of HTML like a skeleton or blueprint of your house. For example, when you want to build your house, the design that you have, what you call wireframe as the layouts of your project or blueprint. Here in web development is made of full programming language called hypertext markup language. We don't call it a programming language because it is here to deal with the blueprints. There is no more logics. We don't call it a programming language, but it is a structural language. But it is here to give you the structure, skeleton, blueprint, things like that. And it provides structure but not the paint or decoration. As I told you, it provides the structure only but not the paint. Paint or decoration is responsible or it is given by CSS, programming language or cascading styles. Okay guys, let's continue with our course. What is CSS actually? CSS, I've told you that is a cascading style sheet, while here HTML is for the skeleton. CSS is the skin and the clothing. It makes everything look beautiful, as it is there to add some colors, to align text, or to give it font, to give it size. Yeah, that is. And the CSS controls color, spacing, fonts, and layout. It's what turns a dull page into a professional design. Now, how they work together? When we say HTML and CSS, that means that it have to work together so that it can produce a beautiful thing or a useful product. HTML and CSS always work hand in hand. HTML with structure like headings, image, and buttons, while CSS gives them style. You can think of it like this. Yeah, thank you. And why should we learn? Why should you learn them? Learning HTML and CSS is the first step to become a web developer or designer. With just these two, you can build personal portfolio, school project, landing page for business, and the foundation of modern apps built with JavaScript later on, but it's based on HTML and CSS, because you can't learn JavaScript without knowing HTML and CSS. It is the basic language that you have to master so that you can go ahead and learn other programming language like JavaScript, like React, things like that, because all of those are there to help us build our apps, our web, all other things like that. So the basics or the foundation is HTML and CSS. So in this course, I'm going to give you the basics or the sample on step by step on how you can build, on how you can get to know everything about HTML and CSS as the basic language of building websites and other systems as well. So all of this I'm giving you is the core introduction. So now we are going to start our course through setting up all the environment so that we can start coding, so that we can start our project. So to start the project, there is what we call coding editor. You must have code editor like VS Code, like Notepad, but for me I like VS Code. So I'm going to guide you step by step on how to get VS Code in your machine. If you don't have it, go ahead and download it through. I'm going to give you a link. So yes, as I told you, if you don't have it in your machine, go ahead and download it through visualstudio.com. Yes, this is the link. Go ahead in your browser like Google Chrome and write code.visualstudio.com, and you go ahead and download it. So let me guide you step by step. Of course, I'll go ahead and copy this. So now open your browser. For me, I have the Google, so go ahead and type in code.visualstudio.com. you see it's written here, and go to this website, Visual Studio Code. As I told you, code.visualstudio.com. you see it here, and go ahead and download it. If you are for Mac, you download it through this link. If you are on Windows, download it for here, even 10, 11, and so on. Go ahead and click download it. So, and you will see download, and download it. You see I'm downloading my Visual Studio. So after getting into your machine, go where it is saved. For me, I actually have it, so go where it is saved and go ahead and install it. I have it in my software.all Visual Studio Code. You see I have it here. I go and double click on it, and I go ahead and I agree with agreement, and go ahead. If you like, you can create a desktop icon and go ahead and next, and go ahead install. After installation, go after the installation of your web, what's long on my machine, so I'm still waiting what's going on, but this is step by step on how you can set up your environment so that you can have your coding editor ready for coding, ready for writing codes. So I done. Okay, you see, okay, loading back change. Okay, I have it in my machine. I go ahead and open it. See, I opened my Visual Studio as my primary coding editor here. So I have downloaded it yet. I have it, so I don't need to download it again. So you see the Visual Studio Code is now opening but not ready. You have to wait patiently so that you can have everything clear. Yeah, we are learning, but we are live. So what we are doing, it is happening right now. Yeah, that's why we have to wait so that everything gets ready. I actually have my VS Code in my machine. So if you are new, I know if you have your VS Code right now ready, go ahead. We have okay, you open the web free buttons here, or free navigation bar, which is file and run and bug, and of course you have extension. So go ahead on extension and install what you call Prayer as your code handler, so that all things is going on well. Yeah, you have to wait. No extension, but you have to wait. Go ahead and install Prayer for your code handler. Release this. You see, I have it. Go ahead and click on it and go ahead and install it. I have it in my machine. So what I want you to do is to install it here. After that, go ahead and install another extension for you to make your code very easy. Live server. Live server is okay. We don't need to refresh anytime we make a change in our code. When we make a change in our code, what you have to do is to save only. We don't have always to go. Yes, I've been telling you to go ahead and install your live server in your machine. Yes, you see I have it in my machine. If you don't have it, click here and being installed. After being installed, just close this window and then go ahead and start our coding. To start our coding, what we have to do, we have to create folder, or we have to open folder. Go ahead and open folder. You see, go ahead and open folder where you want to all your stuff being saved. Okay, I open folder and I go to my desktop, see, and I open folder, HTML course, of course, HTML course, and I go ahead and select folder. Okay, you see now our environment are ready. Now we can start coding from scratch. What we have to do here is, first of all, to know what you're going to use in our HTML, structure, tags, everything, so that we can be ready to read our HTML. As I told you, HTML is a markup language, which is here for making the structure of our website or of our system. So now, after having it, what you have to do is to create file. You see, you have file here. We have to create as default index.html. The reason why we add .html, it is the extension that we must have, so that our browser or our coding editor must know that we are dealing with HTML structural language. That's why we add an extension .html. When I press enter, you see now in HTML, what I'm going to give you first is the structure of HTML. So we'll go ahead and press exclamation mark. The structure of HTML look like this. This is what we call structure of HTML. In HTML we have doc type.html. we have doc type.html, which is exclamation mark, doc type.html. We have HTML lang to specify our language. We have header where we put all health tags, where we put our metadata, where we put our title, where we put all links that we want to link it with our site. We have body where to put all our codes that we want to be displayed on our screen. So by explaining it step by step, okay, first of all, let us check if this is working, and go ahead and step by step on each tag and how it works, what is there for. First of all, for example, let's write heading head 1 and call hello world, and see if this is working. What is to save, and to go ahead in our browser, right click and go to open with live server, and we see if it is working. Okay, we have to wait. Perfect. You see, our hello world is now displayed, which means all our stuff are working properly. So now, okay, let me, okay, you see our head 1 to, okay guys, now you see we have our successfully simple website here, and then I'm going to explain you this structure of HTML, what it means. When we say doc type, here, now when we say, you see we have exclamation mark doc type.html. This specifies that, or tells tells the browser that we are in HTML5. You see, expect to tells the browser to expect an HTML5 documents when we write !mark.html. It tells the browser that we are in HTML5. Of course, we have developed from HTML4, HTML4.0, HTML. Now we are in HTML5. So when we say HTML language, this specifies the language that we are using on our documents. Specify the language of the documents. So this meta char set specifies set of character encoding for our documents. This is to specify that we are using UTF-8, which is the character encoding. We are encoding the code that we are using. When I write heading 1, when I write anchor, when I write paragraph, when I write image, all are included in our meta character set. So the same as here, meta name viewpoint. This is the responsiveness of our website. This is to specify that our website will be viewed according to the content that we have. It have to take the width or the height of our screen. You see, and the title is to specify the title of our document as well. Sets the title of our document. We have to change here. Here we may change and add another title as you want. For example, my website, and then close, then save. When you save, you see here our title will be changed here. You see, title that I'm saying is here. Okay. And one thing to know, when we say headers contains all the information that we need to have in our document, maybe metadata, links, and any other information that we have to use in our website are going to be linked through our heading or our header. And another thing we have here is a body. Sorry, we have body here, which specifies all the content that we are going to code, everything that show up on our screen. For example, hello world and other stuff, images, list of things, all of those that we want to code going between the body. And another thing to master here or to know, every opening tag must have closing tag. For example, when I write body, you see I have body here and closing body here. When also I write div, must have also closing div. You see, when also I have paragraph, which is p, also must have closing p. So I'm going to explain to you all of the things that I'm using here, what it does, what it means, what is its important in our web development. For example, okay, we are going to refer on our page, which is my first. Okay, let's call it our first website, which called my first website, my first website. It is the title, and I give it a header 1, which is hello everyone. So header is here to specify headings. Main heading of our web page is head 1. From heading, we have a different heading from 1 up to head 6, or okay, head 6 may be the last. For example, as we go down in our heading number, it slows or it decreases our lighting fonts. For example, heading 1, you see hello everyone, and save. You see hello everyone here is displayed. Just look, this is the work of our live server. Just what I'm doing is to save. Only save may let everything being displayed on my browser here. So when I say heading 1, you see it is somehow big. Okay, but let me select heading 1 to heading 2. You see heading 1. Let me copy this, and paste it here, but exchange heading 1. See, I have to change to heading 2. See, and here heading 2, and then save. You see it is actually small compared to the first one. Let me copy again, let me make enter, copy again to head 3. You see what happened to head 3. You see, okay, let me have it all. Head 3, head 4, head 5, head 6. Actually it will go small compared to what we have as heading 1. Let me save, and you see our heading, how it is displayed on as a website. You see it is actually small from heading 1 up to heading 6. That is the role of our heading, is to display. The role of our heading is okay. Let me add the comment. When I like double slash, I'm going to display comment, something which are not things which is not being to be displayed. It is actually the comments. It can't be displayed on the screen. This is the heading which slows or which decreases in size as compared to the first. This displays heading as well, heading text in a decreasing size, of course. Yeah, you see, in decreasing size, of course. And this is the actual heading. Another thing to master here is okay, let us also get another element to use here, which is paragraph. Sure. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, now we are going to see what actually paragraph means. Paragraph, it is written as p like this, and as I told you, we have to, all things that we have must have opening and closing tag. Closing tag is identified by /p or /head /what. So p is here to display the paragraph in our website. For example, hello everyone. So my name is Placid. Okay, sorry, my name is Placid. Okay, my name is Placid. I like coding. All I'm software. All I'm a software developer. You see, now let us save and see the change here. See the change. The paragraph is here to display paragraph in our website. So as you see, the paragraph is now displaying our paragraph that we have. So now paragraph is for, you see, paragraph is for paragraph tag. P is a paragraph tag to display paragraph. I don't need to write comment here, but it is actually understandable, I think. Now after getting to paragraph, another thing to let you know is so after giving you the paragraph paragraph tag, okay, let me now give you what we call format tags. So in the format tags we have many different things. We have bold, which is B, okay, which is we have, okay, we can use bold. You see, to bold the text we use the tag B, and then proceed. You see, let me make it very clear. See, and here I'm going to add P. You see, hello proceed, okay, and then I want to make proceed more visible. I want to highlight it. I want to make it bold. What I add here is letter B to explain bold. You see, I open and add B and close. You see, and select this, put it inside the, and I select this, sorry, I select this and put it inside our tag. I'm working slowly so that everyone can get to know how actually these stuffs works. And then go ahead and save. You see, hello proceed. You see the name proceed is highlighted. So we have our display. The reason why we don't add the space here, and save. So actually we don't need this comment here. Yes, and then save. You see, the hello B, this B is to bold what we are lighting here. We don't need this. So this is the one of our text format. Another thing to add here is the tag, which is called mark. Mark also highlight the thing that we want. Highlight plus it also gives something to specify or to highlight what you want, and then save. You see, proceed also is highlighted. Another thing is to change our font. What you want to do here, what you want to use to change the font. You see, now we are in the New Romans or as well, so we want to give it to let it being italic. You have to use the letter I to display to express the italic, and you have to cut this and paste it behind, and then save it. As the change, you see the proceed also is in italic. Okay, another thing to say here is another thing here is underline. Underline also we use letter U. We open U and close it here, and we take this behind here, and of course we have to close this, see, and we have to delete this here and save. You see, our proceed tag is underlined. You see, plus it's now underlined. This is the text format tags that we are doing here. I think this is enough. Another thing is after dealing with this paragraph stuff, text format. Okay, you are building a website, but you want to add an image in your website, of course. But before jumping into the image tags, I want you all to have some assignment to do here, some task. Just open your VS Code and go ahead and write a simple HTML program to display hello world using all the stuff that we are discussed here, heading, paragraph, and other stuff. Just take a pause on this video and go ahead and download it. After that, come and see what I'm doing here. Okay, thank you. I hope you all see how it works. And then let us jump on another thing. For example, before going to an image, let us add another thing. For example, you want to display the list of things on your website, the list of Apple, the list of what things that you are going to do, the list of names. What use here? There is some tag that you use. We have to use underline. An ordered list and ordered list. There is two tags to use here. One is an ordered list. You see, this is this. Let's use also this type of comment. This specifies an ordered list. You see, this specifies an ordered list, and for an ordered list, what we have to do is to add element 1, just all line 1. What you have to do is to write line. Okay, I have show you what you all means, and after inside we add line 1. We write L and then press enter. Line and close, of course. Okay, we can add, for example, Apple. For example, for line 1 for an ordered list, and go ahead and copy this to display more lists. You see, and save. You see, we have our Apple as an ordered list here. We can give it a header, for example, heading 2 my favorite floats, for example, and go ahead and save. You see my favorite floats, and this is the list, and change here orange, and put it here mangoes, of course. I'll put it here avocado, and here we put it another pawpaw. Okay, and go ahead and save. You see, this is how to create an ordered list. So to create ordered list, what you have to change is to change our URL to OO. This is an ordered list. What you have to do is to use ordered list. So take pause and go ahead and make some sample about ordered list, and come again so that we can continue our course to ordered list. So now guys, we have successfully know how to create an ordered list in our web development, or in our website. So now let's get to how to create ordered list. Ordered list, as I told you, in an ordered list we use ordered list as tag. So in an ordered list, in ordered list, what we do is to use tag which call OL, which means ordered list, and then inside we add line 1 as we did before here in our unordered list. As we see here, this ordered list is for building or creating ordered list. This is comment for how to create ordered list. First of all, we add element 1 or line 1, which is the first element, second element, third element. So it is actually completely the same as what we did here in an ordered list. And what you call is to save. You see an ordered list here. This is the comment that displayed. But here in our unordered list, we have to this is not here. This is going to be closed here. You see, as I told you, anything that we write must be inside of our tag, and then we use to save. You see, it become ordered list 1, 2, 3 up to 5. Here in our ordered list, we have to add something like head 2, for example, as I'm doing, and my favorite cars. You see, for example, my favorite cars. Oh, sorry. Okay, my favorite cars, or my favorite, because we use item, my favorite are items. You see, and then go ahead and save. You see, this is the heading 2, for example, heading 2 to specify what we are displaying in our ordered list. First of all is first item, second item, until to our wishing one. So this also we successfully also build our ordered list in our website. So now as task, go in your Visual Code and try these two things that we learn together, how to create ordered list and unordered list. Just try to build your favorite books in an ordered list, and in the ordered list, for example, put in there some of your favorite shows, favorite cars, something like that. It's a demo. Do it and pause and go and do it. We'll come back and continue our course together.